I used to think classy winter style was about coats, the right wool length, the right color, the kind that instantly signals taste. But over time, I realized that wasn't the real difference, because I've seen women wearing beautiful coats who still looked uncomfortable, tugging at layers, slightly overwhelmed, never quite settled. And I've seen others in very ordinary winter pieces look quietly composed, even on rushed mornings. Classy winter style isn't about impressing anyone. It's about feeling composed when everything else feels heavy. The weather, the schedule, the layers, the season itself. Winter is demanding. It asks more of us physically and mentally. We're colder, slower, often more tired. And that's exactly why elegance shows up differently in winter than it does in any other season. In summer, style can rely on ease. In winter, elegance relies on intention. Today, we're not talking about expensive wardrobes or chasing a certain aesthetic. We're talking about why some winter outfits always look classy, even on a budget, and how small, repeatable choices create that effect. And you'll notice something important as we go. None of these outfits are dramatic. None of them try to stand out. They work because they feel finished, calm, and wearable in real life, the kind of outfits that support you rather than ask something from you. Let's start with the foundation that quietly shapes everything else you wear in winter. Number 1, the long coat isn't about status, it's about calm. A long coat is often treated like a status symbol in winter style, but its real power has nothing to do with price. It has to do with visual calm. When a coat falls below the knee, it creates one continuous vertical line. The eye travels smoothly from shoulder to hem without interruption. And visually, that reads as steadiness. That steadiness is what we interpret as elegance. Compare that to shorter outerwear. Cropped or mid-length jackets often cut the body in half visually. They emphasize layers underneath, waistbands, pockets, movement, all perfectly practical, but visually busier. This doesn't mean short coats are wrong. It simply means long coats do more of the work for you. Here's a real-life demonstration to notice. Take a simple winter outfit, jeans and a knit sweater. Wear it once with a short puffer and once with a long wool or wool blend coat. Nothing else changes. Same clothes, same body, same person. But the presence changes. With the longer coat, posture naturally straightens. Movement slows slightly. The outfit feels intentional, even if you're just running errands. That's not fashion. That's psychology. And this is where budget stops being the deciding factor. A thrifted coat, an older coat, or a simple wool blend coat that holds its shape will often look more refined than a trend-driven piece with excessive details. Clean lines matter more than labels. The coat isn't meant to impress. It's meant to anchor. When your outer layer feels calm, the rest of your outfit doesn't have to fight for attention. And once that foundation is set, the next thing that defines elegance in winter is what happens underneath. Number 2, monochrome isn't boring, it's restful. Many women associate monochrome dressing with being boring or safe. But in winter, monochrome isn't about playing it safe. It's about reducing visual fatigue. When you wear similar tones head to toe, the eye doesn't have to jump. It moves gently, without stopping to decode contrast, and the brain interprets that ease as confidence. This is why monochrome outfits so often read as put together, even when they're simple. Notice that this isn't limited to black. Soft beige, gray, brown, navy, olive, these tones create just as much elegance when they're layered thoughtfully, especially in winter when the environment itself is already heavy and muted. Here's a simple way to see the difference in real life. Take a cream sweater and pair it with dark jeans, bright shoes, and a contrasting scarf. Now, take that same sweater and pair it with soft beige or light brown trousers and neutral boots. The first outfit isn't wrong. It's just louder. The second feels quieter, and that quietness reads as refinement. Monochrome doesn't mean identical shades, it means harmonious ones. And this is deeply inclusive. Different skin tones come alive in different palettes, different bodies benefit from different contrasts. Elegance adapts, it doesn't prescribe. What matters is intention. When colors are intentional, the outfit feels finished before anyone notices details, and when the outfit feels finished, the wearer feels more at ease. That ease is visible. Once color is simplified, something else becomes more noticeable: texture and structure, and that leads us directly to the next outfit formula. Number 3, soft on top, structure below, the balance that always works. Winter invites softness, knits, warmth, comfort, but elegance appears when softness is balanced with structure. A chunky knit paired with leggings can feel cozy, but it often feels unfinished outside the home, not because it's wrong, but because everything in the outfit is yielding. Nothing holds shape. Now take that same knit and pair it with tailored trousers, a structured midi skirt, or straight leg jeans with weight to them. The softness stays, but now there's grounding. Structure doesn't mean tight, it means intentional shape. This balance subtly changes how you carry yourself. You stand a little taller, you move with more awareness. The outfit supports you instead of collapsing around you. This is especially important in winter when we're layered and slightly disconnected from our bodies. Here's a gentle before and after to notice. Wear a soft sweater with leggings while running errands. Then try the same sweater with tailored trousers the next day. The second outfit doesn't feel dressy, it feels complete. And this isn't about body type. Structure works differently on every body. On curvier figures, softer tailoring feels more elegant. On straighter frames, weightier fabrics add presence. The point isn't to copy a look, it's to understand why balance works. When softness meets structure, the outfit communicates care, not effort, not performance, just awareness. And awareness is the quiet language of elegance.
Number 4, simple boots quiet the entire outfit. Shoes are often treated as an afterthought in winter. Something practical, something warm, something that just gets you through the day. But in reality, footwear quietly decides how refined an outfit feels. Classy winter outfits almost always rely on boots with clean lines, not because they're trendy, but because they don't interrupt the outfit visually. When boots are simple, the eye keeps moving upward instead of getting stuck at the feet. Heavy hardware, loud buckles, exaggerated soles, or overly decorative details pull attention downward. And when attention gets pulled down repeatedly, the outfit starts to feel fragmented, even if everything else is well chosen. This doesn't mean boots have to be minimal or expensive. Flat boots, low block heels, square toes, rounded toes, all of these can look elegant when the design is intentional and the finish is calm. Comfort is not the opposite of elegance here. In fact, discomfort almost always shows. Here's an easy comparison to notice in real life. Take a winter outfit that already works. Long coat, knit, structured bottoms. Now pair it with 2 different boots on different days. One pair is simple, clean, understated. The other is bulky, highly detailed, or visually aggressive. The outfit itself hasn't changed, but the second version feels heavier. The first feels resolved. And that sense of resolution matters in winter, when everything else feels demanding. Weather, schedules, energy, an outfit that doesn't ask for attention feels luxurious. The most elegant boots don't announce themselves. They support the outfit quietly. And once footwear settles the look, winter accessories become an opportunity for refinement, not excess. Number 5, scarves should frame, not distract. Scarves are one of winter's most expressive pieces. They're close to the face, often textured, and usually the first thing people notice. That's exactly why restraint matters. Classy winter outfits use scarves to frame the wearer, not overwhelm them. When a scarf is doing too much, oversized, overly patterned, aggressively wrapped, it competes with the face instead of complementing it. Elegance comes from direction. A softly draped scarf draws the eye upward. A loosely tied scarf creates flow rather than bulk. A neutral or low contrast scarf blends into the outfit instead of interrupting it. This doesn't mean scarves must be boring or beige. It means they should belong to the outfit, not fight it. Try this simple real-life demonstration. Wrap a scarf tightly with multiple layers and visible ends. Then try the same scarf worn loosely, allowing the fabric to fall naturally. The second version almost always feels calmer, and calm is the signal here. In winter, we're already
already layered. We already occupy more visual space. When accessories add chaos, the outfit feels heavy, emotionally and visually. A well-chosen scarf feels like punctuation, not noise. And there's something deeply elegant about that, choosing warmth without excess, expression without clutter. Once accessories are quiet, proportion becomes the final piece that separates bundled from composed. Number 6, proportion is what makes oversized look intentional. Oversized pieces are everywhere in winter, and for good reason. They're warm, forgiving, and comfortable. But there's a fine line between oversized and overwhelmed. Elegant winter outfits understand proportion instinctively. If something is oversized on top, there's balance below. If volume appears in one area, restraint shows up elsewhere. This balance tells the viewer, and more importantly, tells your own body, that the outfit is intentional. Think of an oversized coat worn over fitted layers underneath, or a chunky sweater paired with structured trousers, or wide leg pants balanced by a closer fitting knit. Nothing is tight, nothing is restrictive, but nothing is accidental either. I once noticed this sitting in a cafe on a cold afternoon. Two women walked in wearing nearly identical oversized coats. One looked enveloped, calm, present, grounded. The other looked lost inside the fabric. The difference wasn't body type, it was proportion. Under the first coat, there was structure. Under the second, there was more volume. Elegance isn't about shrinking yourself, it's about clarity. When proportions are balanced, the outfit supports your presence instead of obscuring it. And this applies to every body, every age, every lifestyle. Balance adapts. It listens. Which brings us to the final winter outfit principle, one that quietly elevates everything else. Number 7. Classy winter style relies on repeatable uniforms. The most consistently elegant women I know don't reinvent their winter outfits every day. They repeat. They find one or two formulas that work for their life, their body, and their climate, and they return to them again and again with small variations. This isn't laziness. It's refinement. A winter uniform might look like a long coat, knit, tailored trousers, simple boots, or a midi skirt, soft sweater, tights, and ankle boots, or straight leg jeans, neutral knit, structured outerwear. The pieces rotate, the formula stays. This repetition creates ease, and ease is visible. When you're not negotiating with your clothes, your body relaxes, movement becomes smoother, decisions disappear, and that composure is what people read as put together. This is especially powerful in winter when energy is limited and mornings are darker. A repeatable outfit formula doesn't limit creativity, it protects it. It allows you to show up consistently without pressure. It removes the feeling that you need to impress. It supports you quietly, day after day. And that's the thread running through all 7 outfits we've talked about. Classy winter style isn't loud. It isn't performative. It isn't about proving anything. It's about choosing calm again and again when the season feels heavy. And that choice is always available no matter your budget. And that's the quiet thread through all these winter outfits. Calm, intentional choices that make you feel composed even when everything else feels heavy. Elegance isn't about spending more. It's about choosing thoughtfully, balancing softness and structure, and repeating what works for you. If you enjoyed exploring these practical, wearable formulas for winter style, you can stay part of the conversation by subscribing. I share more ways to move through life and style with ease and awareness. Notice what shifts when you bring intention to your wardrobe this week.